Hello everyone, today is September 19th, 2016, and so some things have happened over the last couple days, and as some of you may know, I had a dream about cedar pants, walking in the woods with cedar pants, and I'll put a link to the description box in the description box below of that video about that dream, which was all about walking in righteousness and choosing who we're going to serve. So, on Sabbath, on Saturday, I woke up with a song in my heart from YHWH, and it was Yah and man at table are sat down. And I'll put a link to that in the description box too. It's all about tabernacling, and sitting down with Yah. And it was a very beautiful song. So I sang it at Assembly on Saturday as like a testimony to, just the joy that was brought by that song. It actually was very emotional for me. And so I was praying yesterday evening and asking Yah if there's anything that He would want to say to the congregation and to His body. And He gave me Haggai 1. And so I wanted to read it to you. In the Amplified Bible that I have, there's some background information. And we're coming into the season of tabernacles. And so it was very appropriate that He gave me that. When I heard Haggai 1, I didn't even really know what Haggai had to say, but with the Babylonian exile in the past and a newly returned group of Jews back in the land, the work of rebuilding the temple can begin. However, 16 years after the process has begun, the people have yet to finish the project, for their personal affairs have interfered with Yah's business. Haggai preaches a fiery series of sermonettes designed to stir up the nation to finish the temple. He calls the builders to renew courage in Yahuwah and renewed holiness in life and renewed faith in Yahuwah and who controls the future. The etymology and meaning of Haggai is uncertain, but probably derived from the Hebrew word Hag, festival. It may also be an abbreviated form of Haggai, festival of Yahuwah. Thus, Haggai's name means festival or festive, possibly because he was born on the day of a major feast, such as tabernacles. Haggai's second mention takes place during the festival. The title of the Septuagint is Agios, and the Vulgate is Agos. So, chapter 2 is the beginning is during tabernacles. So, chapter 1 is before that. In the second year of King Darius, in the 16th month, on the first day of the month, the word of Yahweh came by Haggai the prophet to Zerubbabel, the son of Shealtiel, governor of Yehudah, and Joshua, the son of Josedek, the high priest, saying, "Thus speaks Yahuwah Zavaot, saying, this people say, the time has not come, the time that that Yahuwah's house should be built." Then the word of Yahuwah came by Haggai the prophet, saying, "Is it time for you yourself to dwell in your paneled houses, and in the temple to lie in ruins?" This word paneled, also in other translations, it's sealed houses. So it's I think it's Cieled. And that is that paneled, but it can be more like a very, when I was looking into that, it's more like very well desired wood, such as they even gave the example of cedar wood. So it was interesting about having that dream about cedar pants. Now therefore, thus says Yahuwah of hosts, consider your ways. You have sown much and bring in a little. You eat, but you do not have enough. You drink, but you are not filled with drink. You clothe yourself, but no one is warm. And he who earns wages to be put in a bag with holes. Thus says Yahuwah of hosts, consider your ways. Go up to the mountains and bring wood and build the temple, that I may take pleasure in it and be glorified, says Yahuwah. You looked for much, but indeed it came to little, and when you brought it home, I blew it away. Why, said Yahuwah of hosts? Yahuwah of hosts? Because my house is in ruins, while every one of you runs to your own house. Therefore the heavens above you withhold the dew, and the earth withholds its fruit. For I called forth a drought on the land and the mountains, on the grain and the new wine and the oil, on whatever the ground brings forth, on men and livestock, and all the labor of your hands. Then Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, and Joshua the son of Jehozadak the high priest, with all the remnant of the people, obeyed the voice of Yahuwah their Elohim, and the words of Haggai the prophet, as Yahuwah their Elohim had sent him. And the people feared the presence of Yahuwah. And Haggai said, Yahuwah's messenger spoke Yahweh's message to the people, saying, I am with you, says Yahuwah. And Yahuwah stirred the spirit of Zerubbabel the son of Shealtiel, the governor of Judah, and the spirit of Joshua the son of Zadokah, and the high priest, and the spirit of all the remnant of the people. And they came and they worked in the house of Yahuwah of hosts, their Elohim, on the 20th day of the 6th month, in the 2nd year of King Darius. So, now we don't have a physical temple. The temple is within us, the tabernacle that we're supposed to be building so that Yah can dwell within us. And it's a message of stop building what's of this world, where moth can eat it and thieves can steal it. But just build the tabernacle, walk in holiness and righteousness, and even if we have knowledge, it's not the same as walking out what we're supposed to be doing and building this tabernacle. And in the season for the Feast of Tabernacles, we should be reflecting on building that tabernacle. Have we, like the wedding guests, say to Yahushua, who comes and says, come, he sends out his messengers to say, come to the wedding. I'm busy plowing my field. I'm busy doing this. I'm busy doing that. Taking care of your own affairs. Are we so leaning so much on this world and the things that the security of what we have in our physical realm, and not leaning on Yahuwah, the way in which we should be, and surrendering all of that and building that tabernacle for Him to dwell in. So between the dream and the song that I had and the word I received, I just wanted to put this video out for you guys to take a look at. And it says to choose this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, we will serve Yahweh. And so, shalom.